Oh, somebody has to. Somebody has to.
The meeting is now called to order. Will the secretary please call the roll?
Mrs. Becker.
Here.
Mrs. Chu.
Here.
Mr. Hung.
Here.
Mrs. Lax.
Here.
Mrs. Reese.
Here.
Mr. Sealer.
Here.
Mrs. Shaw. President Simmons.
Here, we have a quorum. Please rise to salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interest is discussed and acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this Act, the East Brunswick Board of Education has caused notice of this meeting be published by having the date, time, and place thereof posted at the Board of Education office located 760 Route 18, East Brunswick, New Jersey. Written notice was also provided to the Sentinel, the New York Star Ledger, the Home News and Tribune, and the Municipal Clerk of East Brunswick. All Board of Education meetings, with the exception of executive session discussions, are videotaped for later broadcast. It is the policy of the Board of Education that videotape meetings are not edited for any purpose. Individuals who speak at the Board's public meetings should be aware of these videotaping rules. And good evening, everyone. We've got a little bit of a cast change up here this evening. So we will ask Mr. Figueroa for our superintendent's report.
Thank you, Mr. Simmons. Good evening, everyone. The impressive artwork on display in the boardroom was created by students from Churchill Junior High School. The art teachers are Darren Amy, Deborah Menuza, Kim Valdata, and Peter Zakora. The principal is Mark Suter. Recently, members of the administrative team attended the annual Keep Middlesex Moving Breakfast Celebration. 3 of our elementary schools, Frost, Lawrence Brook, and Memorial, were recognized for their walk-to-school events. Keep Middlesex Moving Incorporated is Middlesex County's nonprofit transportation management association. KMM is affiliated with the Middlesex County Improvement Authority. Since 1988, KMM has partnered with commuters, employers, local, county, and state government to reduce traffic congestion and improve air quality. At this time of year, all of our student musicians are showcasing their talent. Last evening, Dr. Valesky had the pleasure of attending the East Brunswick High School Band concert. In sports, congratulations to the following athletes. The boys golf team on being Central Jersey Group 4 champions and GMC champions. Arav Patel, boys golf GMC individual champion and Group 4 state champ, 2nd overall. Girls golf for being regular season division champions. Selena Zhao as East Brunswick's representative for the NJSIAA Scholar Athlete Award. Jordan Horowitz and Sakit Jain as the East Brunswick representatives for the GMC Scholar Athlete Awards. With the school year winding down, I'd like to remind everyone of several upcoming important dates. June 1st will be a single session day for the high school only. The senior prom is that evening. We wish those attending the prom a safe and memorable celebration. The class of 2018 senior awards ceremony will be held on Monday, June 4th at 7 p.m. at the East Brunswick High School auditorium. Primary elections day on June 5th will be a single session day with no lunch for students. For school hours, please visit the district website at ebnet.org. Also on June 5th, the high school PTSA will sponsor the annual Senior Send-Off. Senior Send-Off is one of several exciting end-of-the-year celebrations for our soon-to-be graduates. The annual Athletic Awards Banquet will be held on June 12th at the Grand Marquis in Old Bridge at 6:30 p.m. East Brunswick High School final exams will take place from June 14th to the 19th. Churchill Junior High School exams are from June 15th to the 20th. Exam days at the high school and Churchill will be single session days. Dr. Valesky's 4th State of the District Address will take place at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday, May 31st at the JM PAC. Once again, he will share the accomplishments of our district. Following his remarks, our teachers and students will showcase a sampling of innovative classroom practices at the Hammersholt cafeteria. Tours of Hammershoal will be available by our student ambassadors. A special thanks to the East Brunswick Education Association for partnering with us in this event. I also want to wish everyone a very pleasant and safe Memorial Day weekend. Tomorrow is a single session day for all schools with lunch being served for grades K to 7 only. Schools will be closed Monday, May 28th. And please take a moment to remember the significance of this holiday and the sacrifices of our armed service members. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And it is impossible to believe it is Memorial Day on Monday. Next, I think, do we have any fifth graders here? Like a whole bunch, right? Okay, good. I think next, we have a presentation from fifth graders from Memorial. Am I right about that? Awesome. So I'm going to ask you guys to come on up and tell us what you've done.
My name's Sidra Islam. I teach fifth grade at Memorial, math, science, and health.
And I'm Taylor Mez. I teach fifth grade at Memorial as well.
So we always do a project called the 1,000-Mile Road Trip Project. So the 100th day of fifth grade is actually the kids' 1,000th day of school. So we do a 1,000-mile road trip where they have to do or calculate a road trip that's 1,000 miles, and they have to have 10 stops in between.
And it's an excellent activity because it provides opportunities for problem solving and creativity at the same time.
And then at the culmination of it, we have a big 1,000-mile road trip day, and we do it in the cafeteria where they all set up their projects, and people can come, and we kind of have the school, and we invite parents, and everybody can go around and take their virtual road trips with the kids. So we brought two of our students, Madison Zay,
And Emily Rafano.
and they're going to present. I'll hold it for you.
First, I visited the Sistine Chapel in Rome. Then I went to Florence and visited the Ponte Vecchio. In Bologna, I visited the Museo d'Arte Moderna. In Milan, I stopped at the Vasco Vertical Towers. I took a ride to the Plattus Mountain in Lucerne. I picked to tour the zoo while in Zurich. Then I took a ride to the ruined Bern Rose Garden. Then I went to Hotel Dieu Musa in Bion. After I visited La Tour de l'Horloge in Auxerre, France. In Versailles, I visited the Palace of Versailles because it had a lot of details and designs. For my last stop, I visited the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France, because I love the design structure of it. Also, Paris is known as the City of Lights, and the Eiffel Tower looks amazing at night lit up. I've also always wanted to go to the top and look across the city. From here, I can also see the replica of the Statue of Liberty in Pont de Grenelle.
I started in Creative Diamond State Park, located in Murfreesboro, Arkansas. Here, I thought it'd be so cool to come here because you can dig diamonds in a public mine. Stop 1 is the Smackover Holiday Light Extravaganza in El Dorado, Arkansas. This event represents the light scenes in each winter holiday season. Stop 2 is Major Museum of Art in Monroe, Louisiana. This museum is the largest visual art museum in all of Northeast Louisiana. This is the perfect place for me because I love art and drawing. Stop 3 is Crystal Springs, Mississippi, where the Tomato Festival is held. I chose this as Stop 3 because I love tomatoes. This festival is once known as Tomatoopolis of the world. Next stop is 12-5 Cake Rate, located in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. At this cake shop, specialty cakes are designed for special occasions. Stop 5 is Mobile Botanical Gardens. This is located in Mobile, Alabama. Here you can get tours to see all the gardens and flowers. Stop 6 is Naval Aviation Museum. This is located in Pensacola, Florida. This museum is the world's largest naval aviation museum and is one of the most well-known museums in Florida. Stop 7 is St. Mark's Wildlife Refuge. This is located in Tallahassee, Florida. This refuge includes coastal marshes, islands, and tidal creeks. Stop 8 is Alusti Festival and Craft Show. Here it is in Lake City, Florida. The festival and craft show features homemade art and crafts from vendors from all over the USA. Stop 9 is Silver Springs. It is the largest artesian spring. An artesian spring occurs when groundwater is under pressure and finds its way to the land surface. My final destination is Disney's Polynesian Resort in Walt Disney World. I chose this as my final destination because it's where my family loves to go. We spend every vacation there in the summer.
That was fantastic. Thank you. And this is something Memorial does exclusively. I mean, kind of brings in every subject, really, if you think about this. So that's pretty cool. And yes, Disney World, I was hoping that one of your projects would go through Disney World. That's pretty cool. So I got to ask you both. Yeah, I was going to ask you both, what was your favorite part of the project? You can come on up and just tell us what your favorite part of this project was.
My favorite part of this project was discovering all these places I didn't know about.
My favorite part was seeing where I wanted to go because I got to see all the new places.
Awesome. Mrs. Lax, you had a question.
My favorite part of this project, back when my daughter did it, was once again realizing how vicariously we live through our children.
Yeah.
Because I watched, it was a great
Yeah.
great program. And it was fun. And you're right, it does incorporate so many
Everything.
different things.
Everything.
Because they have to calculate the mileage. So if they're going to go to one location, I remember having this with my daughter, she had to change location because if it was too many miles or not enough miles, because you have to get everything down to a science.
And you got
You guys do a
science, you've got
great
social
job.
studies in there. It's great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Excellent.
Thank you. Okay.
I am not a fifth grader.
However, you still get to talk to
Do
us.
I? Okay, thank you. I'm Joanne Bygis. I am the co-chair this year with my partner Val Alamonte of the Pride Committee. And I just wanted to take this opportunity once again to thank you for giving us the opportunity throughout the school year to showcase the talents of both our students and our staff. And I just wanted to just kind of recap some of the things that the Pride Committee has sponsored this year in addition to our Learning Across the District presentations, because once again, we have been very busy. Starting with our first Ed Camp that we held here in East Brunswick, which also included parents in the district for the first time. Our Back to School Night welcome brochures, which we do every year and we have been doing for the past several years. We were involved in the MCEA Pride Fair at the East Brunswick Square Mall. We partnered with the EBEF at the Barnes & Noble Book Fair in December. We participated in the community holiday lighting at the municipal building. Irwin Bowl was also a Pride event this year. We also sponsored the high school boys volleyball fundraiser. Sociology Intergenerational Studies was a Pride-sponsored event this year. One of our most important and biggest initiatives this year was our Bare Necessities Clothing Den, which opened up recently and has been a huge success. And that's where families in the district can shop for clothing for no cost at all for themselves and for their children. And we're very proud of all of the work that's been done with this Bears Necessity Den. And it actually was the brainchild of Joanne Peterson, a teacher in the district. And she, had a real passion for this, and she brought it to Dana. And so together with Dana and the Pride Committee, we were able to, put this together. And it took a long time, but we were finally able to open it, and we're really very proud of it. So that was something really major that we accomplished this year. In addition to that, Warrensdorfer had a literacy night, and we also supported the staff awards just a couple of weeks ago. And our ESPs have also been very busy this year, sponsoring the Mall-a-Ween at Brunswick Square Mall. They had their annual coat drive. Over 500 coats were collected, cleaned, and distributed, all organized by our ESPs this year. And for the first time, they also put together their super social at the high school, which was a dance for our special needs population from Churchill and the high school. And at the same time, there was a parent forum where parents were, introduced to and were given information from various people in the community about their children transitioning now as they're getting older. And then still to come, we have Dr. Valesky's State of the District address. And then in July, the Pride Committee also sponsors the VFW's 5K run. So we look forward to next year, and I can't believe another year is over, but look for us again in September, and thank you so much again for giving us this opportunity. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.